My name is Fillipus Sheehama, a Namibian artist, and I work from different types of techniques. I'm interested working with natural materials, putting things together, finding something that was thrown away, and try to see how I can make it or create something from it to bring a new value for it again. So I think that for me it's quite amazing, and it has reflected Namibian society, Namibian environment, and the people who use them. I was just thinking about something local, something original, something that could represent me, something that I know very well. For me, macran nuts, I'm related to it because since I grew up seeing my mom preparing the vamblik to drink, and they used to give us this to eat as young people, and we had them as a breakfast sometimes. And when it comes to old, it's like a trash. You can't do anything with it. You either burn it or you throw it away. But then I thought, why can I not do something from this to turn it into a production, or perhaps make it people to know it better. I thought of creating some work since I was doing some assembly of small this bottle caps work, tapestry. Then I thought, why can I not change to macaroni then? Since I was already working on tapestry using these copper wires, now I was like, this nation is broken. I was thinking of how can we repair it. Then I thought of, okay, I have to amend them. I have to bring them together. I have to create something big. But as you bring that something big, it's like you are trying to bring the society together. Because when people come together to view the work, they will have the discussions. And this is a way of bringing people together to amend them to be one. And there was a time I said also people see themselves as different. This one says I'm a Herero, this one says I'm a Damara, this one says I'm a Vambu. But for me, they are one nation, they are one fabric. And it is that matter when I was studying the meaning of the patchwork. As a nation, it contains so many people of different race, different language, and different culture. And we can see from politicians actually, they were together. Now they start to divide themselves. Some they want to share, some they don't want to share, because everybody wants power. Perhaps not the power of knowledge, perhaps the power of ruling only. Now in the new work, I have incorporated like bones, horns, and macaroni nuts. For me, those represent already the patchwork because are different materials. The horns and the bones for the animals, and this is for farming. And the seed, macaroni nuts themselves, they are also a symbol of our farming, because we have these plants in our fields. And animals were used to plow the field when they saw producing. When I look at horns, the animal horns, this is a two combination of animals horns that appear in the work. Some of horns came from buffalo, and some of them is it's a cattle, cow, and then there is one, it's a deer, or what you call it, a deer, something like that. Those for me are three different animals. So that represent the deer, mostly from Europe. Buffalo is a wild animal, and the cattle, it's a domestic animals. So three of identities represented in work. And these horns, it's a leftover actually. Something that after you slaughter the cow or whatever, you sell the meat. But the horns unless for people they used to put it in receptions, like in the north. They put it on the receptions as to welcome people, but it's also a state of worth to say, I have animals. And then we get to this bottle caps. Wherever we go, we see bottle caps scattered everywhere, old, become a pile of garbage. These things sometimes it has affected or create polluting water, not only water, perhaps even the land. It's a garbage. It destroys land. But now taking them, reusing them, creating something useful like some of the work, it becomes our symbolic represented in because what we have consumed, our knowledge, it's in those materials. For us, we realize that power, the knowledge is power actually. A person knowing what to do, what makes him to make a living, and so on. Again, this now it comes back to bring back people together as the process of the work, mending things from different cultures, bringing them together, become one. The power of bringing people together.